Hey, what's up, guys? Bye here. So let's talk about the 1916 free-for-all KvK today. It's been about 6 days after Kingsland opened. The firecamp 1916 is pushed out of Kingsland. Only 3 other camps are still remaining in here, with the Earth camp 1846 taking pretty much, I would say, about 70% of Kingsland territory. And we have the Wind Camp 1415 control about 20, I would say about 28% of the territory in the Kingsland. And we have the Water Camp, it's a little bit of the territory, I would say about, let's say about 5%. So 5% for the Water Camp and about 25% for the Wind Camp. So like the Earth Camp is definitely controlling a lot of territory in Kingsland so far, so they do look like they're kind of winning here. But as of right now, it still kind of look like a stalemate here. People are just like, I think they're not much fighting right now, bubbling up here. No fighting, no flag burning. People are just resting right now. Maybe there are a little bit of fighting here and there, but there is definitely not a lot of fighting going on right now. I think all the camps are kind of tired. Pretty tired right now, and maybe they just let's wait, let's chill for a little bit. But today's video is not about showing like are there any fight left in this KvK or not. Today's video is about this free-for-all KvK. So far there has been no information whatsoever regarding any sort of alliance being made. So like on the surface, this KvK is definitely still look like a free-for-all KvK. But is it really still free-for-all? Or is it actually even free-for-all from the beginning? So let's talk about the beginning when Pass 4 opened, okay? So let me bring up the map here. So, when Pass 4 opening, we have, first of all, we got the fire camp pushing up here. The fire camp decided to, let's go and fight the Earth camp. The Earth camp be like, yo, we'll take you on, so we'll fight you here. So there was like a big fight here for about 9 hours. And after 9 hours, the fire camp suffer a big defeat, and the Earth camp taking over this zone. Completely destroy the fire camp. On the other hand, we got the Wind camp pushing here to the Earth camp, but the Earth camp did not go and fight the Wind camp. So the Wind camp got this zone here for free. The Wind camp also pushing out here to the Water camp, but the Water camp did not push over here against the Wind camp as well. So the Wind camp got this zone for free again. So the Wind camp getting 2 free zone, and the Water camp, wait, so like when the fire camp pushing to the Earth camp, the Water camp pushing back here to the fire camp. So the Water camp kind of get control of this zone for about, I would say, half a day. And after the fire camp lost to the Earth camp, the fire camp starts to push back on the Water camp here, and the fire camp defeat the Water camp in this zone after about a day or a day and a half of fighting. So the fire camp take control of this zone here. So when Pass 4 opening, we got Water camp and Earth camp both pushing up to the fire camp direction here. It makes sense, right? Even though the Water camp and the Earth camp kind of both pushing to the fire camp direction, but it kind of makes sense right there for me, because right, the fire camp kind of suffering a little bit of losses there against the Earth camp. So it kind of makes sense for the Water camp to fight against the fire camp. Make total sense for me. Nothing to discuss there. Even though some people still saying that, oh, maybe the Water camp and the Earth camp kind of working together there at the beginning because they both pushing towards the fire camp at the same time. So like I have no comment there, okay? So let's talk about the next zone, okay? Next zone, we got the fire camp defending against the Earth camp here for about 3 days. So we putting up a very good defense here for 3 days, and we got the Earth camp trying to pushing into this zone here. Most of the time the Earth camp is on the offense, most of the time pushing towards the fire cam here, and the fire cam had to defend this zone here. So the fire cam has all territory here. The fire cam also defend here as well. So when the next zone opens, this zone open here, which is zone 6, we also have the water cam and the earth cam both pushing towards the fire cam at the same time. So we got the water cam also pushing up to this side here, and so again, right, in zone 5, zone 6, the fire cam once again has defend again both water and earth cam at the same time. So I kind of, okay, makes sense there. Even though it's a 3-4, it kind of makes sense there for like 2 cam attacking on 1 cam at the same time. Especially fire cam was kind of like weakened, and it makes sense for the water cam to attack on the fire cam. But I would do the same thing. I would definitely do the same thing if I were in the water cam shoes. I would definitely pick on the fire cam as well if the fire cam doesn't focus on the water cam. So that's what happened, right? So what happened is that the fire cam putting 100% firing power here, or I would say like 80% firing power here to defend against the earth cam here. And on this side here, we only have about like 20%, 30% of firing power. So it was easy for the water cam to putting a lot of pressure on us here. So here we got the fire cam firing both cam once again. And in this zone, we have the earth cam doing a lot of fort here. Fort layer here. Pretty much no defense here against the wind cam here. A lot of fort layer here. They did do some defense against the wind cam for a bit, roughly for a few hours. I'm not sure what's going on there, but they only defense against the wind cam for a few hours. Maybe they need to do some like fort replacement or something. So they did do some defense here, but not a lot, right? They don't, even as of right now, they still have a lot of fort here at the gate. So in zone 6, right, we got wind cam pushing here, but was unable to pushing inside the earth cam territory because there were too many fort layers. So we have the wind cam having control of their territory in this side, and the wind cam also trying to push in here against the water cam. So the water cam initially they have some sort of defense line up here, but it got the wind cam broke too, right? So the wind cam broke to the water cam defense, and they start to gain more territory, right? So the wind cam they gain more territory here. They blocked about, okay, so the wind cam they got some territory, so they block the water cam from access to one of the level 8 gate to Kingsland here, but the water cam they still have access to one of the gate here. But like the big question here is, so here is when I start like having my doubt about it 3-4 KvK, right? So like when the wind cam broke too, they got inside the water cam territory, right? There was a lot of pressure here. So so instead like the water cam trying to kind of like preventing, see like bridge right here, preventing the wind cam from getting more territory. Like I was seeing the water cam still putting a lot of pressure on the fire cam, like trying to burn out fort, trying to burn out territory here, trying to putting pressure on the fire cam. When that territory was being burned, when the territory was being pushed by the wind cam, when like let's say when there was like a small bridge up here, it could be very easy for them to focus on defending that zone, to secure that territory there, to push back on the wind cam, but they did not do it. They're letting their territory burn. They're letting their territory burn here. They're letting the wind cam taking over the territory here, which honestly doesn't make any sense for me, right? So that's when I start thinking, is the water cam working with the earth cam now? Like it just doesn't make sense for them to let like the wind cam taking over. But it's okay, right? Like I didn't say anything there. I just have a little doubt right there that maybe the water cam kind of working with the earth cam. So let's talk about Kingsland, okay? So when Kingsland opened, right, we got the fire cam pushing down here against the against the water cam, and we got the fire cam pushing here as well against the earth cam, right? So we got the earth cam pushing this side as well, We got some fighting here between the fire cam and the earth cam. The earth cam also pushing down here as well against the wind cam. And we got the wind cam pushing here against the earth cam, pushing here towards the great ziggurat, building up here a little bit as well. Great ziggurat here. We got the water cam. The water cam didn't try very hard. The water cam did not try very hard in Kingsland. Alright, so the water cam pushing a little bit in Kingsland here, but they quickly lost their territory here. So they did some fighting. They did some fighting against the fire cam. They also did some fighting against the wind cam here. For about, I would say about half a day, and then the water cam got pushed back. So the wind cam taking control of the territory here, and the fire cam kind of locked up on the water cam here. And we got the fire cam kind of meet up with the wind cam a little bit here as well. And we got some firing here. We got some firing here between the fire cam and the wind cam here. So I think after about a day and a half or about 2 days of fighting, now we got the earth cam pushing back on the fire cam, taking over the territory here for the fire cam here. So fire cam is nowhere. Fire cam is no more in Kingsland. All the things are now belonging to the earth cam here. So we got earth cam pushing inside here as well, getting some territory here, grabbing some circle inside the fire cam territory, zone 6 here. So now we got the earth cam taking control of this area. We got some territory left here from the fire cam, and the earth cam right now also getting control of this area as well. They're burning some of the 14-15 territory. Okay. So because the fire cam got pushed out, it get kind of open right now for the water cam. So the water cam kind of like coming back out again here, and they got some territory here, a little bit of territory here. But the water cam never ever fought against the earth cam. That is a big issue. That is a big concern right there. So the water cams, they fought against the wind cam, they fought against the fire cam, but when they built in Kingsland, they never tried to touch the earth cam territory. They avoid the earth cam completely, right? They don't touch their flag there. So they don't want to fight. That is not done yet, right? So we have right now we have some fighting between the wind cam and earth cam. They are fighting here, right? And so there have been some kind of like coordinating attack from the earth cam and the water cam from what I'm seeing. So whenever the earth cam pushing back on the wind cam in Kingsland here, we have the water cam. We have the water cam now starting to putting up some resistance against the wind cam here. So the water cam trying to fight back against the wind cam in the circle area. They're trying to retake back the circle, right? My biggest question, my biggest concern right now is in terms of strategy, right? In terms of strategy, wouldn't it make sense for the water cam not doing anything and just letting the wind cam and the earth cam fighting each other out, right? Like, why would they want to distract the wind cam from fighting the earth cam when it would make sense for the wind cam to go all out against the earth cam and burn each other out, and the water cam can benefit from it because they have access to Kingsland. Imagine if the earth cam and the wind cam burn each other out. They have a chance to be in that negotiation seat to negotiate at the end for the great ziggurat, or even able to push out on the wind cam and the earth cam as well. Like, why would they want to fight on the water cam? Like, this is where I have the biggest question right here. Like, initially when the water cam fight the fire cam, like, there is some kind of a hatred towards the fire cam there because, well, Dragotin did smash talk a little bit on the water cam earlier. It makes 100%. It makes complete sense that the water cam wanna take down the fire cam, right? But now we got the fire cam. We got the fire cam pushing back inside the water cam zone now. But the water cam is not fighting the fire cam, but instead they are fighting the wind cam here, which kind of like somehow helping out on the earth cam a little bit in terms of like fighting in Kingsland. So now the wind cam have to diverse their firing power. They have to diverse some of their firing power here to fight against the water cam here, right? And they do not have 100% firing power here against the earth cam. So that is where I start questioning, like, is the water cam secretly trying to help out the earth cam? And is it only happen now in Kingsland, or does it happen way ahead of, like, before Kingsland even open, like maybe in zone 5, maybe in zone 6, right? Like I also mentioned in one of my videos that the water cams is going to be the deciding factor on who will win this KvK. And so far, from what I'm seeing, I can definitely tell that the water cam is supporting the earth cam. Either they have a secret agreement with the earth cam, or they just wanted to help the earth cam out of their own free will. Like, I don't know. But the water cam is definitely not mutual here in this KvK. They are definitely picking a side here. And I think that is one of the reasons why that the earth cam has been able to kind of like holding off against both the fire cam and the wind cam here. Right? That is my opinions. Let me know in the comment section if you agree or disagree with me, guys. Thanks for watching the video.